Hi, I'm Trent Saunders, Golf and Equipment Sales Executive for Kubota Tractor Australia, looking after the Baroness range of equipment. In order for you to better understand the features and benefits of our outstanding range, I've gone straight to the source and had a chat with people that use our machines each and every day. Discussing everything from cut quality to wear and tear, let's have a listen to what they got to say. Set against the foothills of the Great Dividing Range, Hidden Valley Golf Club is a challenging 18-hole golf course that requires a high amount of maintenance. Having made the switch in 2015 to our Baroness range of machines, the course superintendent kindly took time out of his day to discuss the overall performance of our machines on such a demanding golf course.
My name's Adam Goudge, the superintendent at Hidden Valley Golf Course. I've been here for 17 years, did my apprenticeship here. Hidden Valley itself is still fairly a young course. It's only 18 years old, so I've been here basically since day one.
So Adam, where did you first hear about Baroness?
Come across about a year and a half ago now through Goddings over in Whittlesea. Showed us a few of the machines and actually brought them out here for us to try out. And when I first saw them, I thought, oh wow, especially having been backed by Kubota as well. We have a couple of Kubota machines up there and we're really impressed with them. So. And
what Baroness machines do you run here at Hidden Valley?
We have three Baroness products, one fairway mower, a bunker rake and a greens mower.
What made you choose Baroness?
For the fairway mower and the greens mower, the siding product was the reason I chose them was because of the easy maintenance, especially with backlapping and working on them. I've had machinery before where it's been really hard to get to places, but with the fairway mower and the greens mower, it's really easy. And with the bunker rake, I just found it amazing to work in tight corners in the bunkers, and around here we have a lot of tight corners, and that's the reason I chose it. As I said, I've had other machinery, and I just found with the Baroness stuff, it's stronger, looks stronger, and the quality looks a lot better than what we've had with the other machines we've had around before. And especially being new too, really impressed with it.
And in your opinion then, what are the best features of the LM2700?
Well, there's a couple of things I like, especially one is changing heights on it. It's a lot easier than, as I said, the other machines I've had. A wider cut, which is a lot, especially with our big fairways out here, it takes less time. And just the comfortness of the seat and that.
Compared to other brands, what do you like most about this product?
The width of it, it's longer and wider. As I said, less time cutting. The comfort, and other things like easy to get onto machines and off machines, and same again, like not changing the heights too much and stuff like that.
Let's get down to it. How do you find the cutting performance of the LM2700?
Staying on cut, I sort of backlap machines, try to do them once every 3 weeks just to give them a bit of a cut, but I can cut a whole fairway probably twice times around. I don't have to touch the cylinders at all. So, and where other machines where you nearly have to cut them, change them probably every 3 to 4 fairways. We can cut the fairways in a day and a half, where other machines we've taken us 2 to 2.5 days. I know on the Baroness you can sort of have your head sitting straight, or you can have your head moving either way. And yesterday I had them just in one spot, so it actually bit through the grass because they're fairly thick, and yeah, just ate through it. So it was really good.
Do you think your turf's improved since using the Baroness?
It has improved. It's improved easily 70% than it was last year. That probably comes down to weather as well, but it does come down to cutting with a better machine. It's a better cut with the new machine. It doesn't bite at the grass, it actually cuts it. With other machines, it probably bit at the grass, especially with the bed knives on it. It really just cuts down really good.
What about disease control?
I haven't had any disease this year so far, so where last year I probably had a bit of fairing floating around. That comes down to a better cut and not leaving a lot of grass clippings around where the disease appears.
So Adam, everyone's concerned about running costs. What's the fuel economy like on the LM2700?
I believe I'm using probably less fuel because it's not taking as long to cut the fairways. With other machines probably take 3 days to cut, where it's taking me a day and a half, so I'll be using more fuel with the old machines.
Have the golfers noticed a difference since using the Baroness machine?
Yeah, they certainly have. I had people yesterday saying how much the fairway and the cut is better than we've had in the past. The quality of cut, not biting in anywhere and stuff like that, so they're really impressed with it. Good feedback from the golfers, especially just yesterday. I had a golf come around and said how much the fairways improved over the last year, and that's coming down with better machinery that we've got now. So.
Let's move on to maintenance, Adam. What's it like on the LM 2700?
Oh, as I said, especially with changing heights. Like I've changed heights a few times now, just sort of going up and down, and I could spend probably half hour and all the heights have changed. Where other machines, you're looking at 2.5 hours sometimes. Getting to parts like greasing, especially when you can turn the outside of the under cutters out, where, as I said again, other machines where you've got to get under the machine, just saves much time and money too. I think, especially people working on it. As you know, you've got to pay people to do it, so it takes less time and saves money that way.
Adam, I noticed you use one of our greens mowers, the LM 315 GC. How's its performance been?
Same as like the flower mower, just easy maintenance on it, like backlapping where you don't have to take the heads off the machine. It's done all on the machine, where all the other machines I've had, you have to take them off, and just time and money that way. The comfort, I really enjoy the one pedal lift up and down, where a lot of machines you've got three, sort of up and down and that sort of stuff. So that's the benefits I like better of the Baroness.
Compared to other greens mowers, what stands out about the LM 315?
Just working on it's so much easier. So backlapping and just getting to the motor part of it a lot easier. Yeah, it's the quality of cut, especially with the bed knives on it, holds its cut. We don't sort of change the cut, maybe do it once a week, just give me a little nip up here and there. But with other machines, you probably have to do them every time you jump on the machine. So.
Can you talk to me a bit about the cable drive system on the 315?
Really good, easy to maintain, grease, probably less like hydraulic problems too, having a cable driven, which is better for greens because you don't want too much oil leaks on the greens. But yeah, no, I find it fine.
Have you noticed an increase in flexibility with the three-wheel drive system?
It's really good, especially around my course. I've got probably 3 or 4 sloped greens where the surrounds are batter off, and especially when it's wet or even just dewy mornings, it gets up really well.
Do you find it an easy machine to operate?
Yeah, no, easy. As I said, easy to operate. You've got one pedal, which is your up and down pedal, and all your gadgets and lift things on the right hand side, your throttles and your all hand throttles. Really easy to use. You basically cut one hand if you have to.
And what are the running costs like?
Coming down to, once again, cost, well, bed knives, they cost money, where I probably would have changed them already, so I've saved money there. With fuel, I'm only filling up probably twice a week, where other machines I would have filled up every day. Yeah, less maintenance on them, which is not just cost there, but money for people doing it, so you're saving money there.
And what about the fuel economy?
I get 2 cuts out of it, so it's at least 6 hours, maybe 7 hours I'll cut so before I actually fill up, where other machines just sort of get 1.5 cuts. So yeah, no, really good. Fill up probably twice a week at tops.
Adam, you've had the machine for about 18 months. How much work's it done?
400 hours I've done with it, and as I said, still haven't changed bed knives, where a lot of other machines you would have changed them. Say 4 hours a day, so you're doing about 12 hours a week of cutting. I try to backlap them once every 2 weeks just to give them a bit of a nip up to keep the cut on just nice. But yeah, as I said, with other machines I would have changed bed knives by now.
At Baroness, we think the quality of cut is great. What do you think, Adam?
Cut quality is really good. Same as the fairway, it doesn't bite, it actually cuts it properly. I think I'm cutting about 2.5 mil, maybe between 2.5 mil and 3 mil at the moment, and the surface this year is a lot better than last year.
And what sort of feedback have you got about the quality of the greens?
General manager last week, he said they're a lot quicker. That's coming down to a better cut, same thing, even though I am rolling, but the better cut's always going to give a better rolling surface.
And do you like the grass catchers?
Grass catchers, with the other machines I have, I've never had a handle on it, so you basically got to get 2 hands in there to pull it off straight. With this one you've got one handle at the front, a lot easier and a lot lighter to lift out, and easier for every person that uses it.
Moving on to the Baroness SP05A bunker rake, what do you like most?
The blade at the front. I've got a blade at the front which pushes the sand around. It's small, easy to get around in tight corners, where our bunkers are some are real tight. Doesn't bite into the sides of the bunkers. Yeah, fairly quick and really comfy to use.
How do you find the efficiency of the rake?
I only fill up probably twice a week, tops, and get around the whole course, where it takes a good 4 hours to get around. I think we have about 60, 70 bunkers out here. So you're saving money on fuel once again.
Is it easy to use?
It is, especially with the handle on the steering wheel. You can just, look, one hand, instead of having two hands trying to turn sharply, it's really one hand turn. It's so much easier for them. The comfort, getting on and off, especially even working on machines in the back. It's easy to get in to work on machines. You have to blow them out and stuff like that and do maintenance on them.
Is the rake easy to maintain?
Not really much maintenance on it. Basically you just grease it up and filters and change oils and that, but yeah, you're looking probably 10 minutes to grease it up and do your maintenance all over it.
And what's the steering like?
Real tight bunkers, you can just turn around and you're not getting stuck anywhere. You don't have to pull back out, go forward or back, just you can turn on a dime.
What's it like getting in and out of the bunkers?
Two-wheel drive and three-wheel drive on the machine. We usually rake in three-wheel drive just so it rips up the sand a bit, but getting in and out of the bunkers is a lot easier. Same again, having a small blade on the front, nothing can bite as you're going in or going out.
Adam, do you have any options fitted to your bunker rake?
We've got the, what would you call it, the scrapers underneath, which can rip through the sand, which helps us out here because when it gets wet, these bunkers are really pretty hard, and we use them a fair bit out here, and it's really good on us, ripping through the sand, then we can rake afterwards.
And do you think the condition of your bunkers has improved since using the Baroness?
Yeah, 100%. I said probably last year when we didn't have the machine, we had an older machine with no culvinator on it. When you raked them, it just raked it. Now we're ripping through them. The water's actually getting through the profile a lot better in the drainage where water's not sitting there anymore. So, and I've had the same again, had good feedback from golfers that they've improved.
In light of the performance of these Baroness machines, do you think you'd buy more in the future?
Yes, I would.
Would you recommend Baroness to other clubs?
As I said before, quality of the machine. As I said, I've already spoke to a couple of superintendents in the past about machines. They've rang me up and I've given them good feedback about it, just especially about the fairway mower, about the cut and that, and yeah, just it's one word there, quality.